Most men completely miss the signals women give when they've gone a long time without real intimacy. And I'm not just talking about physical intimacy. I'm talking about that deeper connection, the kind that mixes attraction, attention, and emotional chemistry. When that connection has been missing for a while, something interesting happens. Her behavior changes. Not dramatically, but subtly. And if you're paying attention, you'll start noticing patterns that reveal exactly what's going on beneath the surface. Today, I'm going to show you 5 signs a woman displays when she hasn't experienced intimacy for a long time. But make sure you stay until the end, because the final sign is the one that clearly separates men she casually talks to from the man she actually wants closer to her. Let's get into it. 1. She starts communicating through touch. When someone goes a long time without physical closeness, the body begins craving contact. Psychologists sometimes refer to this as skin hunger. Human skin is full of receptors that respond to touch, releasing bonding hormones like oxytocin. So when that stimulation has been missing, people naturally start seeking it again. And women often do this in subtle ways. Maybe she lightly taps your arm when she laughs. Maybe she fixes something on your shirt or brushes imaginary dust off your shoulder. Or she leans slightly into you during conversation. None of these gestures look dramatic, but they usually linger just a little longer than normal. Here's the interesting part. She's watching how you react. If you suddenly pull away or act uncomfortable, her brain interprets that as rejection. But if you stay relaxed, smile, and respond naturally to the moment, you've just shown her that your energy is safe and confident. That alone can move you ahead of most men who overthink these moments. 2. She seeks more emotional reassurance. When a woman hasn't been receiving meaningful attention from a man she respects, an emotional gap forms. And naturally, she starts trying to fill it. That's when you'll notice more personal questions. Things like, do you think I handled that situation wrong? Was I too harsh with her? Do you think I overthink things sometimes? On the surface, it sounds like she's asking for advice. But often, what she's really looking for is understanding. She wants to feel seen. Many men fail this moment because they respond lazily. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Those responses shut the door. But when you take a second to actually understand her perspective and respond thoughtfully, something powerful happens. You build emotional trust, and that's the foundation that intimacy grows from. Quick pause for a second. If you're enjoying this kind of insight and you like learning the deeper psychology behind attraction and relationships, hit the like button and drop a comment below. I read the comments, and it helps me know what topics you want covered next. Now let's continue. 3. Her body language becomes more expressive around you. When a woman hasn't had strong masculine energy around her for a while, her sensitivity to attraction can increase. Her subconscious becomes more alert to signals from men she finds interesting. And this shows up in her body language. You might notice she adjusts her hair when talking to you. She might sit facing you more directly. She crosses and uncrosses her legs or subtly leans toward you while you speak. These are often unconscious behaviors. She's not planning them. Her body is simply reacting to the energy of someone she finds engaging. But here, where many men ruin the moment, they interpret these signals as permission to suddenly become aggressive or overly forward. And that immediately breaks the atmosphere. The smarter move: match the energy. If she leans slightly toward you, you lean slightly too. If she moves closer during conversation, allow the moment to breathe. Attraction works best like a rhythm, not a sudden rush. 4. She starts testing your emotional stability. When a woman has been single or emotionally guarded for a while, She builds protective layers. Before letting someone get close, she wants to know something important. Can this man handle me when I'm not at my best? So she begins testing your emotional balance. Maybe she shares something personal and watches how you react. Maybe she says something slightly challenging to see if you become defensive. Or she might even create a small moment of drama just to observe how calm you stay. Most men fail right here. They either panic and try to fix everything, or they take things personally and react emotionally. But what she's actually looking for is simple. A man who can stay grounded. Someone who listens without judgment. Someone who doesn't crumble when emotions enter the room. That kind of presence signals strength, and women naturally feel safe around it. 5. She creates opportunities for the two of you to be alone. This is the most powerful sign of all. When a woman wants to deepen a connection but doesn't want to appear too forward, she often creates situations instead of making direct requests. She might say, "Hey, can you help me with something at my place?" Or, "I've been wanting to watch this movie, but I hate watching it alone." Or even something simple like, "You should stop by sometime." These invitations are usually wrapped inside casual excuses. But the real goal is obvious. She wants time alone with you. Now here, where the difference between boys and men becomes clear. A boy walks into that situation, expecting something dramatic to happen immediately. A man understands something deeper. Before anything physical happens, comfort and trust must exist. So he focuses on creating a relaxed atmosphere. Conversation flows. Laughter builds connection. And if the moment naturally becomes more intimate, it happens without pressure or desperation. Confidence always moves slower than insecurity. And women can feel that difference instantly. Final thoughts. The truth is, most men never notice these signals. They're too busy trying to impress women instead of actually observing and understanding them. But when you start paying attention to behavior, energy, and subtle cues, the dynamic changes completely. You stop guessing. You start reading the room. And that awareness gives you an advantage most men never develop. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel because every week I break down the psychology of attraction, confidence, and modern relationships. Also share this video with a friend who keeps getting stuck in the friend zone. He might need this lesson. And in the next video, I'll reveal one simple phrase that makes a woman open up emotionally within minutes of conversation. Trust me, you don't want to miss that. Until next time.